Welcome to the Year 3 strategy for subtracting a tidy number. In this lesson I'm learning to use my basic facts to help me subtract tidy numbers. Let's start with this question. I've got 54 and I want to take away 20. Now previously when we've done this we've had to use our hundreds board. We've come down and we've found 54. And to subtract 20, we've gone up 10, up 20, which has taken us to 34. But there's a better way to answer these types of questions, and we won't even need to use a hundreds board to do it. So let's go back up to our question here. Well, let's start by thinking about what 54 looks like. You can see that 54 is made up of 5 tens, and I've got those 5 tens over here, and it's made up of 4 ones, and you can see those 4 ones over here. Now what we have to do is we have to take away 20, which means we're having to take away 2 tens, but we're not having to take away any ones. Well, let's start with the tens. I've got 5 tens, and I need to take away 2 tens. That's going to leave me with 3 tens. And I could come over to my diagram over here and you could see if I got rid of that one and I got rid of that one, that would just leave me with these 3. Now the next part's really easy. We're on to the ones. You can see I've got 4 ones. You can see them over here. If I have 4 ones and I don't have to take away anything, so 4 and I don't have to take away anything, that's going to leave me with 4. So let's put together what we're left with. We're left with 3 tens, which we know is 30, and these 4 ones. 30 plus 4 is 34. Let's try another question. This time I've got 62, and I want to take away 30. So let's start by thinking about what 62 looks like. Well, you can see 62 has got 6 tens, and you can see those tens over here, and it's got 2 ones, and you can see those ones over here. And we have to take away 30, and 30 is made up of 3 tens and no ones. So let's start with the tens. I've got 6 tens, and I'm going to take away 3 tens. And because we've got our basic facts, this is easy to answer. 6 minus 3 gives me 3 tens. And I know that 3 tens is the same as 30. Now let's look at the ones. I've got 2 ones. You can see them over here. And I don't have to take away anything. So 2 minus nothing leaves me with 2. So now let's put it all together. I've got 30, and I've got 2. 30 plus 2 equals 32. So 62 minus 30 is 32. Well, let's have a think about the important things to remember from this lesson. Well, in this lesson we're using our basic facts to help us answer these questions. You can see we're using our basic facts here rather than having to come down and find a hundreds board and count back up. And the second important thing to notice is that the ones that you start with over here is the amount of ones that you finish with. And the reason for that is because you're not having to take away anything. That's why adding and subtracting tidy numbers are so easy and why we'll use them a lot in the coming lessons. You can find the activity sheet that goes with this lesson in the Teacher Tools Addition and Subtraction book from the White Book collection.